how's it going, everybody? Neighborhood Friendly Cheesecake, Trent Sneed up in the booth here tonight for round number 2 of Sidewinder Racing League's Wild Horse Busch Series. We're at Kansas for 110 laps. And yeah, we were just discussing what we should put in a sock and whack the crap out of Bradley Wilson with. Right now we have melted butter.
I think we all need permission to drive
batteries.
You're trying to get in there with Blake Giggly.
Oh God. Hold on. Apparently something's broke.
Come in, driver.
Boop. The video's still frozen. It looks fine on my phone, Rowdy. It was probably just a thumbnail. Because we for like about 30 seconds there, we were discussing what kind of sock we're going to use to harm the 51. Very intense, deep conversation. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get the point standings up and going. After last week, Lou Hoyt, your points leader over Blake Giglio, Hayden Lowell. And it's a tie for third between Hayden Lowell and Clifford Mullins. Quinn Newton rounds out your top 5. Then it's Bartholomew Beach, Mike Fisher, Matt Banky, Dakota Lee, and Dan Atkins rounding out the top 10. Ian Montrose, seeing with 2 eyes, followed by Will Spark, Ryan White, Daniel Wallen, Jeff Price, Cody Brown, Dave Hoytsma, Cody Cleaver, Ethan Eves, Dalton Hayes, Casey Graves, DG Swiss, Nick Cooper, and Mike Edwards. There we go. That's the whole field that raced last week at Daytona. Hope you enjoyed the points. You're all caught up. We got just under a minute before we start this event here at Kansas. Right now, Garrett Wolfenbarker, 2 1,000ths. Quickest man out on track over his teammate and Bradley Wilson. Then it's the 34 Nick Cooper, third fastest. Cody Stidham and Mike Fisher, your top 5. Just moments away from starting qualifying. Got, let's see, 8, 16, 24, 26 drivers set to take the field here tonight. 26, that is a good number. And we know if you've been here for a while. Wait, I'm thinking of Las Vegas. Never mind. I don't know. I think DG may have won at Kansas. I don't remember. I was going to do a callback to Vegas a couple years ago. But alas, wrong track. I think Vegas is on the schedule, though, so I don't know. All right, practice is over. It is time for qualifying. See who the first driver out on track going to be. A whole lot of gray and yellow names. Come on, let's see. Give me that first lit up white number. Mike Fisher, 43, first car coming off of pit road. His number still doesn't match, damn it. But it is fine. We will simply ignore it for now. Fisher going to be first driver out on track. That Yahoo Supra. 2 machine Cody Cleaver for Casey Graves. 90 Will Spire. Oh, nope. Will just. Oh, no. He's just. Oh, God. The Australian. Excuse me, we have the Australian force field coming in effect here. 79, Dave Hoytsma. Off pit road, as well as the younger Lou Hoyt. The prodigal son of Sidewinder. Bradley Wilson, the man that's going to get hit with a sock on the apron, coming off turn number 2. Ryan White, and he is starting his first lap. Got BJ, Andrew fixed the spec map. Down the back straightaway for his out lap. So first lap's coming in, Mike Fisher. Currently your pole sitter, and no, immediately overtaken by the 1 machine of Ian Montrose. 36:11 is the time to beat. Lou Hoyt jumps to P2, 3 100ths off. Dakota Lee third, Cliff Mullins fourth, Ethan Evers sixth. Or 7th now as everything continues to refresh. Fisher completing his qualifying run, and he jumps to the top of the board. 31.44, half a second up. Let's see if it stands. And right now it is looking good. 2/10 up over the 3 machine of Dakota Lee. 1/10 over now the 97 of Lou Hoyt. So we're going to continue to have times filter in. So now Dave Hoytsma jumps to P7. Dan Adkins, I think he just completed his qualifying run. He jumps to, or stays P11. Wolfenbarger in the 40. Wolfenbarger in the 32 jumps to P2, 3/100ths off. Still a great time. That 43 machine, it might hold. Running out of cars to dethrone him. Ryan White coming to complete his qualifying run with just under 2 minutes remaining, or just at 2 minutes remaining. At the stripe, his second lap from P14. No change. Hayden Lowell completing his second lap. Jumps to P3. Here's a definite opportunity for a new pulsator, the 01 machine of Blake Giglio. He may just graze the wall there off of 2. That may invalidate his first lap. Giglio, last week's winner at Daytona, and our pole sitter at Daytona. Looking to go 2 for 2. First lap has him P16, 7/10ths off. Had a bit of a bubble there off of 2. Getting as close as he can to the wall. Throws her down into 3. Painting that white line off of turn number 4. Airs her out to the wall. I think it's going to be close. And there it is. Top of the board. 3/1000ths of a second, Blake Giglio. Sheriff P18. He's already done his qualifying laps. Trying to see if there's anyone who... Oh, Llewellyn is finishing up his qualifying run with 20 seconds remaining. And he grabs the outside wall. So it's going to be P19 for the 23. And that is going to do it for qualifying. All right. Well, with the end of qualifying, we will go and get your starting lineup up and going. Starting on the pole, going to be the 01 machine of Blake Giglio. Second going to be the number 43 of Mike Fisher. Third going to be the number 32 of Garrett Wolfenbarger. And no one's actually on pit road, so it's just not going to show their cars. Fourth is going to be the number 56 machine of Hayden Lowell. Fifth is going to be the number 51 of Bradley Wilson. Sixth is going to be the number 97 of Lucas Hoytsma. Seventh, we have the number 3 of Dakota Lee. Eighth, we have the number 1 of Ian Montrose. Ninth, we have the 2 of Cody Cleaver. Round top 10 is the 79 of Dave Hoytsma. 11th, we have the 44 of P. Paul Mullins. 12th is the 4 machine of Casey Graves. 13th, we have the 91 of Dan Adkins. 14th is the 71 of Andrew Beach. 15th is the 8 machine of Ethan Evers. 16th is the 35 of Matt Banky. 17th is the 33 of Ryan White. 18th, we have the 15 of Jeremy Scherer. 19th is the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn. 20th is the 90 of Will Spark. Next page. 21st, we have the 34 of Super Cooper. Watch him to come from the back of the field up to the front. He does that constantly in CTC. 22nd, we have the 36 machine of Cody Stidham. 23rd is the 81 of Ryan File. 24th is the 26 of DG Swiss. 25th is the 04 of Matt Stern. Our round out the field here tonight is going to be the 98 machine. As my screen has froze. Hello. The 98 machine of Chris Roberge. All right, let's see if we have time for a quick moment with our pole sitter, the 01.
Daniel, wake up, fix my mouth. Yeah, Lord.
Well, Blake, this is your second pole in a row. Help, can't speak. What's it going to take to go 2 for 2 in wins?
We were talking to him.
Yeah, a lot of competition in the field tonight.
What the heck?
I think the plan is you got to keep the car clean. You got to try keeping it up front. You got to have that long run speed. So hopefully we can do all three of those things.
All righty, good luck to you. Giglio, they were talking to him. Sorry, that's what happens, okay? You get the pole center interview. It's not my fault he's fast. I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, damn. You have that on those big jobs. Anyways, Pace Tater is in. Barney the Flagman has the green one in his hand as they work their way down this curved front straightaway. Waiting for it. Green flag is waving. We're underway from Kansas. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 down the front straight into turn 1 for the first time here tonight. Giglio clear of the 43 of Matt Fisher with help from the 32 of Garrett Wolfenbarger. And just like that, we have already made it more distance tonight than we did last week at Daytona. We have made it down the back straightaway. Through 3 and 4 for the first time. Do we make it a lap under green? We're almost 3 wide there for about 5th spot. Lou Hoyt looking to that outside. And by God, we made it a lap. Giglio, your leader, they're 4 wide down the front stretch into turn number 1. Battle for 2nd spot. Lucas Hoytsma on it high, wide, and handsome. Off turn number 2, that M&M's Toyota trying to take this race lead down the back straightaway. Nosing out ahead into turn number 3. He's still got the momentum. Fisher, he's trying to fight there in the middle. He clears Giglio. Can't quite clear the 97. And leader at the stripe. I think it went to the 43 of Fisher. We're still side by side for this race lead. Now this outside line, it is faster. But the downside is you will cook your tires in a hurry running that outside. This 97 to the point here at Kansas. Start going through pack here, see what we got in terms of side-by-side battles. 2 machine Cody Cleaver under pressure from the 44 of Cliff Mullins. That'll be a battle for 9th. Mullins looks to the inside. You have Casey Graves in the 4 right behind. On board with Casey. Still 2 wide for that 9th spot, and just ahead, I think it's the one machine Ian Montrose. He's 2 wide with the 56 of Hayden Lowell. This is a battle for 6th. Let's look out the passenger side window. Everyone getting their bearings, kind of testing the water to see what they can do. But Lowell on that outside, he clears the 1 and now trying to clear the 32 of Wolfenbarger. So Hayden through to 5th, now knocking on 4th place of Bradley Wilson. And off of 4, he's trying to go around the 01 of Giglio as well. Now Blake right now, if anyone has any guess on what he's doing, this is my theory, he is saving tire. He backs it down, his pace way down on these opening runs. Loses ground, but by the end of this green flag run, he's probably going to be battling for the race lead, saving tire. And Wilson trying to clear on that outside. Right now, that 97, Lucas Hoytsma, 1.2 second gap between him and the 43 of Mike Fisher. Lucas running the lower lane, now probably trying to cool the tires down. You know he's probably going to have to contend with Blake at some point. Let's throw it to around mid-pack or so, see if anything too wide. Nothing yet. Here we go. 36 machine and the 33. Oh, 50 is Scherer in the outside wall. So let's see here. Llewellyn to the inside. Trying to pick up. That's going to be 18th spot. And just in front of them, you have the 36 machine. Trying to clear the 81 of Ryan File. This is going to be a battle for 16th or so. Ryan trying to fight back on that outside. You have Ryan White just ahead. Still too wide for 16th. Looking off passenger window here, and File. Looks like he's just able to clear there on the outside. Chase Graves to the inside of the 44 of Cliff Mullins. Battle for 9th. Try to make something happen on this inside. That'll make it happen there off of 2-2. Saw a puff of smoke, so may have grabbed the outside fence. No harm, no foul. As battle for 2nd or 3rd. Lowell still on that outside. I think for a second he was trying to get to the outside of Mike Fisher. And Lowell about to clear the 51. Lowell officially in 3rd. How close to that wall can you get? And 51 falls in behind him. 2.5 seconds now the gap with 100 to go. Halfway points in the black 55. Lowell going to try and reel in this 43. And Montrose in the 1, looking to the outside of the 0-1 of Blake Giglio for 5th. Can't quite get his nose up there. Does he try a pass on the bottom? Hughes around the outside. And he's under fire from the 32 of Wolfenbarger. He's going to throw it to the inside. Not able to make it happen there. Almost got into the rear bumper. But here comes Garrett now to the inside. He's there. 2 wide for 6th. See up there, Hayden Lowell to the inside of Mike Fisher as well for 2nd. And he takes the spot. So 2 seconds between the 97 and the 56. Mike not backing down. He goes to the inside through 1 and 2. Trying to fight back on the bum. That 56 going to have the run off of 2 down the back straight on that outside. And he just about clears there heading into 3. Going down to try and cover. And here comes 51 Brad Wilson. He looks to the outside as well. Going to dive in the corner. Does he get a run on the 43? Does not look like it's going to be as much of a run. Ooh, contact just about made. That may get the 20 alongside Hayden. And negative. So they go about single file here. Once again, 2 seconds, the gap between 97 and 56. Dan Atkins in the 91 and 12, trying to run down the 11 of Cody Cleaver. Oh, they're getting spicy up there again. I thought I saw contact between the 43 and the 51 or something out of the corner of my eye. They are looking good now. False alarm. Turn my fan on. Go back to look at them, and they go back to single file. There's a little bit of contact there between the 43 and the 51. Look off the rear bumper of Fisher's car. Bradley all over the rear bumper. And Lowell trying to get himself some breathing room between those two. Montrose still under fire from the 32 of Wolfenbarger. About a car length or so separate. Half a car length. 32 with a run. To the inside he goes. Trying for a little bit of side draft into turn number 3. And Wolfenbarger clears off of 4. Montrose not quite able to go for the crossover. So that moves Garrett into 6th. We go back towards the mid-pack here. We got Kobe Stidham currently running in P17. Under fire from the 8 machine of Ethan Evers. Trying to draw a beat on the 23 of Daniel Wallen for 16th. He goes to the inside. Side by side off of 4. And he's just about in that spot. Scored with position. Has the nose out ahead. Back to the inside again through 1 and 2. And he's just about got Daniel cleared. And try and take it off of 2 down the back straight, and he will. Oh, contact between 23 and the 8. Good save. No harm, no foul. We stay racing. Fine foul. He's side by side with Matt Banky. That is for 19th. DG Swiss just behind. Swiss trying to get that high lane rolling. Banky comes up the cover, and Banky going to get in the outside wall. Hold on to it, Matt.
We right.
They keep it going. Allow Chris Roberge in that 98 machine to draw a beat on these two. Currently running in 22nd. And I see the ticker moving. The 01 Blake Giglio moves up to P3. He gets around the 51 Bradley Wilson and the 43 of Mike Fisher. So Giglio, so with that tire conservation, we're probably seeing that come into effect here 20 laps into this run. About 2 seconds is still the gap between 97 and the 56. Thing's going to show me yet. Nope. Oh well. All right, 24 laps into this run. Gap still 2 seconds. Giglio trying to find a way around Hayden Lowell for second. Oh, there goes the 44 Mullins. Cliff going for a ride through the infield, comes back up. Should have enough racetrack. If he can hold on to it, he's still sideways. He saves it. What a save by the 44, but what happened? Coming off of 4. Gets loose, and the one just gets in the back of him after the fact. So Cliff drops back to 17th.
Wayne's not here, and we're not at a Kansas Speedway for him to be in danger.
Yeah, James, that's a big thanks to our leader, 97 Lucas Hoisma, for creating this leaderboard. I've been running it for a couple of years now. And yeah, Rowdy, old Clifford decided to be the groundskeeper for the day. I'm trying to put my phone somewhere where I can actually see chat easier. There we go. I just gotta remember to stare at it momentarily. Gap kind of down to 1.5 seconds, so they are running down our leader. These guys got 75% fuel, so I don't quite know what the fuel number is. I was thinking around, I don't know, like lap 30, 35 or so. At least in my brain. And the 56 may have just tagged the outside wall. And here comes the 01 of Giglio to the inside. And Giglio clears into second. 1.4 back. Hayden trying to fight back on that outside. Big wiggle from that 56 there into 1. He's still trying to fight up there, but that 01's going to have the tire life. You see it there. Hayden going to try back up on the outside. He's going for it again. And right there, just doesn't quite have the tire life to fight back on that top side. So now Hayden under fire from the 51 of Brad Wilson. Brad just grazes the outside wall. No harm, no foul. Go back towards the field. I thought I saw something too wide. No. The field getting pretty well strung out now. Looks like it might be in a battle for the 36 again for 14th. Yes, sir, old Dan Atkins. He is currently running P12. And Ryan Watt, P14. Meanwhile, thing I've noticed this here immediately, the gap is shrinking for this race lead. Blake has just about ran down the 97. He's got to underneath the second. He's pulled away from the 56 machine and the 32. And Wolfenbarger all over the rear end of the 56. Maybe trying to draft a little bit. As I say that, here comes the 32 to the inside. This will be for third. Who was that? Was that the 90? Will Spark 2 laps down. It appears they'll get around them. So we got to be getting close. Got to be close to getting towards a pit cycle. Oh, our leader, Hoytsman, the outside wall. Here comes Giglio on the inside. Blake Giglio, your new leader. I think Lucas tried to run the outside, and it bit him. So Lucas surrenders our race lead on lap 34 of 110. Come to 75 laps to go. Next time around. Lucas now about to be under fire from the 56 of Hayden Lull. So Spark, 2 laps down on the freshest tires that come up pit road. He's probably going to just roar by all these guys. And yeah, look at that right there. That Papa Flock number 90 machine. Running like a scolded coyote. Gonna get one of his laps back. Checks up for the 97 into 56. Make sure he doesn't get into the side of him. And Lowell to the inside. Lucas still running up there, and here comes Spark. Gonna throw it up the middle. Contact almost made. Whew! That was scary. They keep it going. And Dave Hoytsman, the 79. Heard him call it out. 79 coming down pit road. So we are officially at this green flag cycle. Back her down, feller. Back her down. The 8 machine, Ethan Evers, coming with him.
Jeremy, you disappeared for the whole entire 3 and 4.
So Lou Hoyt going to come down pit road this time. And he's going to lose a ton of ground there. I don't think he was able to carry as much speed as he wanted to on that pit entry. So when does Giglio come down pit road? It's not even Spark going to his inside.
56 pitting.
Hayden Lowell is going to come down this time. And Giglio cracks the wall.
Shut up. I'm trying to say I'm pitting.
04 pitting this time by.
3-5 pitting.
Everyone coming down. And quarter of the field came down pit road this lap. Giglio selected, and he's coming this time. So Giglio, Wolfenbarger, Fisher, Graves. I see that's the 71 of Andrew Beach and the 2 of Cody Cleaver. I don't know if they made it. God almighty. That was definitely cutting it close. So the question is going to be, how much ground did Lucas make up or lose? And he's going to come out ahead of the 56. By a couple of car lengths, so does he come out ahead of the 01? Giglio just now coming out of pit road. See them up ahead. So Lucas going to get this race lead. So I'm interested to see what it looks like. Right now he is running the bottom, so he's not burning his tires off as much. He's running the top as he did that first run. So Giglio starts the lead, drops down to probably P4 there. After that first cycle. So they'll have one more pit stop, probably around lap 80. As battle for second. 51 machine of Bradley Wilson. Going around 56 of Hayden Lowell. So I think that officially does it for the pit cycle. Right now, gap is hovering right around a second. See what we got going on here. We got Ethan Evers under fire from the 79 to Dave Hoytsma. This will be a battle for 12th. Dave just desperately looking for a non-eventful night. I don't think I've ever seen a man have as much bad luck as this 79. Right now, that 712 brakes Mustang running good. 2 wide with a 34 of Nick Cooper. So I said at the very beginning of the show, Cooper likes to start from the back and just pass everyone. Let's kind of see the night he's had thus far. He started 21st. The highest he's been is 14th, and he's currently 14th. So he is making ground here, looking for 12th position. So Cooper trying to make his way up through this field. Just ahead of him, we have 91 Dan Atkins. He's trying to get a run on the 71 of Andrew Beach. And Beach trying to go around the 3 machine of Dakota Lee. This will be a battle for 9th. Andrew trying to stay in the top 10 here. He gets around to 3, and here comes the 91. Oh, 71. Beach just blinked. Doesn't appear to affect him too much there. Goes back solid. And right now that 51's got it down to about 6/10, trying to reel in that 97. So we're getting close to halfway. We got 63 to go right now. See what kind of 2 we might have going on. 34 Cooper trying to go around the 3 of Dakota Lee for 11th. He's got his nose under him. And off of turn 4, Nick Cooper moves up to 11th. Stidham, he's 2 out of the 79 of Dave Hoytsma. It's for 14th. Mullins, after going for a slide earlier, about where he ended up after the fact. He ended up 17th, and he's 16th right now, with about a second or so gap to the 26th of DG Swiss. Swiss has a couple car links over Ryan Watt. And something amiss on the 51 machine. Bradley Wilson on pit road. Whoa, okay, something has happened to the 51. I think Bradley lagged out. No, he's back. That was weird. I saw him completely disappear and show on pit road there. But he has reeled in a 97. Oh, Ethan Evers showing on pit road. Oh, he's back as well. Okay. I don't know if the server just lagged or something. Something funky just happened. Between Ethan Evers and Dakota Lee, that is for 13th. Evers going by. As this battle for the race lead's really going to start picking up here. 0.2 of a second. They just showed Dave Hoytsma going on pit road. No, he's back. Okay, yeah, something ain't right. I'm going to choose to ignore it for now. Right now, we are just a couple laps away from hitting the halfway point here tonight. Wilson just a couple of car lengths back from the 97. Check on Giglio, currently 3 seconds back. Drivers about 25 laps or so from their final pit stop of the night. This is for the stage. Lou Hoyt looking for the stage win. Off before he's going to have the stage win just by a couple car lengths over the 51. Wilson second, Lowell third, Giglio fourth, Wolfenbarger fifth, Casey Graves sixth, Montrose seventh, Cleaver eighth, Beach ninth, and Dan Atkins 10th for the stage. And here comes Cooper. We go around the 90, Will Spark will a lap down after that pit cycle there. Made up ground early. He got down to 1 lap. I think he is in position for the free pass if we were to get a caution. But Stidham and Cooper 11th and 12th. Trying to make their way back up through this field. Too wide going on here. As Mullins, I think, just got around to 33. .417. DG Swiss has actually made his way up to 16th. He got around Mullins. He's going to try and run down the 79 of Dave Hoytsma. Up on the lap car there, I believe that's the 98. 2 laps down. Chris Roberge. Something's going on here with this ticker. Or if it's not the ticker, then it's just the iRacing is having some issues. It just showed Giglio, then Wilson as the leader. This guy figured it out for now. We're coming to 50 to go here shortly. Going to lead 15th. About to be under fire from the 26 of Swiss here. About, points the ticker, about 2 seconds. That 3 is, I don't know if he just took right sides only, but this pit cycle, he has lost a ton of ground. It's looking pretty well spread out right now. Jeremy Scherer rounds out your top 20. Thank you, 21st. Wallen 22nd. Matt Stern 23rd. Mike Fisher. It's 24th. What happened to Fisher? I don't know if he had a real bad pit stop or what, but he's dropped down all the way to 24th, and I think he's the last car on the lead lap. Yeah, that's the leaders there right behind them. Lucas holding on to that lead. Some of the vision. Here comes the 01 of Giglio and the 56 of Lowell. They brought that from 3 seconds down to 1.5. Oh, Giglio cracks the wall. Here comes the 32 of Wolfenbarger to the inside. He will clear up into 4th. Blake going for that crossover though into turn 3. At 32, I think he's going to have the momentum. Well, well, when you're wrong, you're wrong. 0-1 back up to fourth. Wolfenbarger shoots back to the outside. Gap still staying about the same here. 36. Kobe Stidham. He's just about, or trying to run down the 2 of Cody Cleaver. Nick Cooper in the 34. He's trying to get around the 9-1 Dan Atkins for 11th. 71 Beach has moved up to 8th. He's trying to reel in his teammate in the one machine of Ian Montrose. About 3 or so seconds. Lee has dropped all the way back to 15th. I think he took 2 tires or something. And ooh, he looked a little sideways. Right on board on the gyro cam here. See how much salt on the wheel he's got. If he's loose, that definitely be indication that he only took right sides. I can hear tires squealing. On board with Lucas Hoytsma. Up on Matthew Stern and Mike Fisher. Fisher about to go a lap down. Now 56. The company has caught our leader. And Wilson peeked to the inside on the apron there. Fisher on the outside. Not wanting to go a lap down. So Wilson jumps to the outside. Now back to the bottom. Hoytsma clears. Wilson going to try and clear here as well. Bradley going to have that better corner. Will be able to run from the outside to the bottom and going to look for the race lead on the apron here. I think he's got the run. On board with Lucas, and here we go for the race lead. Bradley Wilson. Rolling the bottom as Hoytsma in the outside wall again. Lucas tried to run the top, and it cost him again. New leader of the 51, Bradley Wilson. Here comes Hayden Lowell and Blake Giglio, as well as Wolfenbarger. They come up on the lap car of the Ford machine of Max Stern. Matt going to the bottom. Hayden Lowell trying to go to the top side, trying to get a run. That allows the 0-1 of Giglio to get to his inside. And for the lead, here comes Lowell. Side by side into 3, and Hayden takes it. Giglio now looking for a chance to make a move for this race lead. He looks to the top. If you're Matt Stern, you don't know where to go. Oh, Hayden trying to use Matt as a pick down the back straight. Here comes Wilson again on the bottom. Contact made. If I'm Matt, I'd go all the way to the wall here and just let him by. I do not want to be involved or the reason for a caution here. And we're going to be just about 3 wide for the race lead. If they can get to the rear of the 56, then they can't. And contact between the 32 and the 04.
Thank you. Hello.
You're racing the fucking leader.
Yeah, and hold your line.
Nah,
You came down. buddy.
I'm with Wolfenbarger on that one.
There's a corner.
You can be a Ryan Newman all you want, but eventually you're just going to get doored. Because of that, he just lost the lucky dog spot to the 43 as well. So Hayden Lowell, your leader. And someone just came down pit road. I don't know who it was. It says the 8 went on pit road, but obviously he didn't. But looks like final pit stop's about to be underway here. So Cliff Holland's about to go a lap down. That's the last person you want to say that to, because he will do it. 79 Dave Hoytsman about to come down pit road. I think I heard the call there. Here comes Giglio to the inside. They would make the pass there, coming to 35 laps to go. So the final round of green flag stops underway here from the looks of it. Let's see, race is being really weird again. And it looks like it is. It showed Cooper on pit road. What about Matt Banky? Is Banky on pit road? No. Okay, never mind. I don't friggin' know. 79, yeah, 79, Dave Hoytsman did pit. For the lead. Blake Giglio on the bottom, Hayden Lowell on the top. Giglio looking for this lead back after this first portion of the race, saving tire. I don't know if him or Lucas led the majority of the first half. It's got to be close. Right now at a dead heap off turn number 4 at the line. That 01 has the run. Or does he? Yeah, he does. So everyone awaits with bated breath for these guys to make their last pit stop. About 2 laps away from when I think it's going to happen. As Giglio clears the 56, and Hayden trying to fight back. He shoots back to the inside in 3. He's going to have to drive it in real deep and go for a slider. He's going to try to use a little walling as a pick. That's brave. That's real brave. And what's even crazier is it might actually work. 3 wide, 2 wide. Hayden Lowell back to the lead.
Time pitting.
On board with Giglio. He looks back to the inside, down the back straightaway. He's able to roll clear the 56, and Hayden coming down pit road. So Giglio takes the race lead with 31 laps to go.
Hey, calling that out would have been really fucking nice.
Sorry, last minute.
3-5 pitting, 3-5 pitting.
I got a fit.
So Wolfenbarger coming down pit road. It's a little sideways. He's really sideways, and I don't know if they oh, these guys, I don't know if how they make it. I've never been good at charging on pit road. Well, we got 30 to go. Giglio, your leader. And Blake coming down.
Zero 4 pitting this time by.
At Stern coming in as well.
0-4 pitting right now.
And Lowell comes out ahead of the 97. Oh, and he's loose ahead of him. So Lucas, I think, has lost too much time. So Giglio down on pit road here for his final stop. I think Blake definitely going to be the favorite. Going to be a 4-tire stop. There's the 56. There is the 51 of Bradley Wilson. Wilson way out ahead. See Giglio there down the way. He's sideways. Cars skipping all around.
Hitting the low, please.
Come out, we're right behind the 32 of Wolfenbarger. Right now, Bradley Wilson, your leader, 1.7 seconds over the 56. Did Bradley take 4 tires, or did he have 2 tires stopped? At the back, way up here. Don't call Andrew Andy. He gets mad if you do that. He came in with the 97. And with that big of a gap, I think he just took right sides. No. 4-tire stop for the 51. So what happened to Lucas for him to drop back? All right. Back to it then. And caution is out. The first caution of the night. The 04 of Matt Stern.
Sorry for you there. Whoever that was.
Gets loose off of 2.
Gotta feather the gas to keep it from washing back up the track.
Pace car 2, pace car 2.
And here I was thinking that we had a chance of this going flag to flag. Well, this changes.
Can't believe that was yellow.
This changes close to everything. If I'm in the back, you've only used 2 out of 4 sets of tires. I'm coming back down.
Dang, man.
There's only 17 cars on the lead lap. Come in, take you a set.
10 miles an hour slower than everybody else for. Fucking go.
Wilson stays out, and it's split.
Nowhere near them.
So I only see immediately the 51, 32, and the 36 staying out. Hoytsma down and away. Did Lucas take 2 there?
These days ain't gonna like it when I get my fucking wheel fixed. Oh.
No, okay. Went from having like a really bad pit stop to having a really good pit stop. Alright, so if they're coming... Alright, when you come to 1 to green, we are having the choose on 1 to green.
How does this work?
If you want the bottom, go to the bottom. If you want the top, go to the wall. That's good enough, Bradley. You can go above the apron. That's kind of on me. We went green so long, I kind of forgot to explain it again. I explained it at the top of the show. Oh, God. The lap traffic.
Like I think they're about.
It's the tubes.
There's the choose cone, Nick.
Don't mind me.
I understand. I'm doing that too.
Yeah, that's on me. I explained it once at the beginning, and we went green so long, I forgot to give everyone a heads up again. That's on me. Sorry. All right, pace car is in. Wilson, the control car. Green flag back in the air. And boop. That should have got it. Yep, okay. And Wolfenbarger trying to get to second spot. He gets to the outside of the other lane. And Giglio shoots to the inside of Wilson, possibly not able to. Off of 4, Bradley Wilson still your race leader. And Cooper, 34, 2 wide, the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma, trying to get a beat on that 36 of Stidham. Lucas on that outside, not able to get too much of a run there. Wilson in the 51 trying to run for his life. On board with the 51 have Blake Giglio, just a couple car lengths off of your bumper. And they're like 4 wide in the background. What in the world's going on here for 15th? Got a gaggle. I think the 79 Dave Hoytsma, no, 26 DG Swiss. I don't know who got the best of that. It's the 3 of Dakota Lee. Gets the best of that exchange up to 13th. Just behind him, it is the 26 of DG Swiss. Andrew Beach, the 71, side by side with Dave Hoytsma. Andrew able to clear. Now he's trying to reel in the 26 of Swiss. And they're still going at it. Casey Graves, 3 wide with Jeremy Scher and Dave Hoytsma. Well, there's going to be contact between him and the 15, and they're still trying to get it settled down. 20 laps remaining. Casey to the inside of Scherer. 420th, and he's just about got it. Ryan White just behind him. Oh no, Casey is 16th. My apologies. Some of these guys are laps down. I'm looking at my ticker wrong. Oops. So 4-3 Mike Fisher, he's a lap down. So we got guys battling for a lucky dog spot. Fisher, the first car on the lead lap, currently battling 15 Jeremy Scher for the lucky dog. You see Scher, that blue and white number 15, just behind the 33. And we got ourselves, I believe, a battle for the race lead. Here comes Cooper.
Well, that kind of sucks.
To the inside, and I can say that sucks. What happened to Hayden? Oh, Hayden has went for a ride. It was getting hectic for this lead. Shoots down to the apron, gets in the back of 34, and it sends him sideways. All right, back to this battle for the lead. Nick Cooper in the 34 has taken this race lead. I said at the beginning of the show, the Cooper Award started 21st, his lowest of 26th, and he has made it all the way to the point. Nick Cooper, your leader at Kansas, and it's 3 wide for second spot. Here comes Lucas Hoytsma topside, trying to pass both Wolfenbarger and Wilson for second. No one giving an inch. Wolfenbarger fighting on that bottom. And Lucas has just enough of a run to clear down the back straightaway. Tires going to be screaming, running that outside lane. There's no point in trying to save, but this 01 machine of Giglio, he has scored P4. 15 to go. Nick Cooper. Half a second gap between him and the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma. Lucas got himself out 4/10 back between him and the 32 of Wolfenbarger. And Wolfenbarger side by side with Giglio. Giglio through to third. And oh, they are 3 wide. That's the 36 of Kobe Sidham, the 51 of Bradley Wilson, and the 8 of Ethan Evers, and the 81 of Ryan File. File up into the top 10. These boys are going at it. We got car on the outside wall. I think that was the 36. They keep it going. Here comes the 44 of Mullins to get in on this. They're going to be 3 wide off of turn number 4 with Evers on the bottom. Sidham in the middle. File up top in the outside wall. 3 wide. Someone I think is trying to make it 4 wide down the front straight. That's definitely a decision. File on the top, trying to make it work. The 51, Bradley Wilson in trouble there. He lost a ton of ground, loses a ton of momentum. He's going to drop a handful of spots here down to, looks like 12th. And Ryan File in the 81 through to 6th. Able to clear on that outside. And they're still all over one another. Mullins pushing the 36, trying to get him around that 91 of Dan Atkins. And Cliff goes to the top side as well. That high line is shown to have the speed, and Mullins in the outside wall. Lose spot to the 3 of Dakota Lee and potentially the 71 of Andrew Beach. Meanwhile, up front, the 01 Blake Giglio. This is the battle for the race lead. You got Nick Cooper, Blake Giglio, and Lucas Hoytsma. Contact between the 01 and the 97 for second. Soon to be for the race lead, and we're coming to 10 laps to go. Giglio through to second. He clears Lucas, looking to go 2 for 2 in terms of poles and wins. And he has a run. He's going to throw it to the inside of Cooper. Painting that white line. Trying to get the run. Still way clear of the 97 off of 4. 10 laps to go from Kansas. And caution is out. The 71, Andrew Beach. The 3 of Dakota Lee. What happened? 3 machine. Oh, we got netcode involved. That's hard in the outside wall for the 71. Netcode between the 3 and the 71. We know Andrew's coming in for his quick repair and his last set of tires. Same with the 3. So what does the rest of the field do? This is the conundrum. You got one last set of tires. Pit road gonna be open this time. What do you do? It's gonna. This is gonna be a case you do what the leader doesn't.
If it needs to be a penalty, it can be. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to roll through a couple extra boxes because it won't fucking turn.
If your car can't turn, yeah, I mean. And everyone but Montrose, Ian stays out. Oh, that's a decision of all time.
I need an EOL. It's gonna fucking blow up if I try to give it any more gas. I'm probably not even gonna finish.
Andrew, his night is done. He's probably about to go a lap down.
Oh, man.
mph over.
Nick Cooper speeds on pit road. Did Andrew make it? No.
Choose this time? Choose this time?
Yep. If you're coming to win the green, choose this time.
The leader stayed out.
All the way to the wall or all the way to the apron?
Yep. All right, we're going to go back with 6 laps to go. So Montrose on older tires. This is going to be something. I think Mullins just took right sides high. This is going to get crazy.
Wow, I just had to merge early to avoid that.
I don't understand why we're sitting on that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. And it got extended what? Mike Fisher and Banky. What in the world happened here? Okay. You know what? I don't know. Fisher had an issue of some kind or something, and the 35.
43 past the 04.
I don't think the 43. He can't. That thing is destroyed. This is gonna be something. I'm gonna get my clear already. Pace car's in. Montrose is the control car. 5 laps to go at the line. Green flag in the air. And boop. All right, we're good. All right, so about for the lead. Montrose trying to hold on, but here comes the 01 Giglio to the inside down the back straightaway. The fresh tire advantage. Montrose surrenders the lead. Here comes Wolfenbarger on the inside. And Mullins, he goes way wide. 4 laps to go, and they are 3 wide. Oh boy, hold on to it. This is going to get rough. Here comes Hayden Lowell. Hayden's back in after going for a ride earlier. Mullins in the 44 is loose. Sideways is the 44. Contact is made. And someone just went for a ride beside him. It was the 91, Dan Atkins. And contact between the 91, 23, and the 44. Caution's out again. Dave! Dave just wanting a quiet race.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize you were there.
And my heart is just shattered. Once again, I don't think I have ever seen anyone have the luck this 79 has. nowhere near his fault. So it just starts, I think the 44 gets loose through 1 and 2. Makes contact with the 91. They've just about had, they're back up, 91 coming back up. 23 wasn't expecting it. 79 gets the 15 involved. Montrose elected to come down pit road now, use his small set of tires.
Sorry.
51 of Brad Wilson also coming down.
Choose this time, all the way to wall, all the way to Raven.
Yep, rip Dave. Thank you, Ethan. Yeah, Dakota, that was a 50% net code, 50% you dooring the shit out of him. Oh, God, I got a DM. That can't be good.
We're choosing. We're choosing.
Well, that's a little bit of a bogus pick there from the old 36 car.
Yeah, you were on the bottom.
What? You were on the bottom, pal.
Chose the last minute.
Quit with the last minute shit.
36, you are on the bottom.
I love being an art.
I have asked them to kind of self-police here. It's like you choose it right at the start finish line.
That's exactly why I chose to stop. Since there's no restart zone set up, can I go whenever?
When pace car has 4 tires on the apron. So no any time between now. Green flag in the air. Green, white checker, 2 laps to go. Great restart for the 01. Giglio, Graves, Wollenbarger, Hoitzman, Lowell, and Foul. Right now, still 30.
Please.
Yep, I'm on it. Hold on. Boop. Merry Christmas. So Giglio way out front. 0.3 of a second is the gap. 3 wide for second spot. Trying to get to the white flag. 1 lap to go from Kansas. Can anyone reel in the 01? They're going to have to use the draft. Yeah, they're not going to. Graves looking to the inside of Lowell for second. And he loses the nose of the race car. Wollenbarger in the outside wall. Oh, man, they just about keep it going. I don't know how. Through 3 and 4 for the final time, it is going to be Blake Giglio going 2 for 2 here in Kansas. Second goes to Lowell, third goes to Graves, and what a drag race at the line between Wolfenbarger and I think on 34, and they die in turn 1. Okay, Lucas just turns Blake. Okay.
Delicious.
Casey, it's Cheesecake. You got me.
That was close.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, man, you started P12. You kind of ran towards the middle for the most of it, and then we got that last group of cautions, and here you are fighting for the win, 3 wide, coming to the white. Talk me through your knot.
Oh, well, I had a decent car. I was pretty much even with those guys. They'd all work out. I think everybody was just kind of at a different pace for a little bit. Second pit stop, it drifted up on the exit coming off 2 off the road. Got a penalty. Luckily, I was right there. Got the lucky dog. Put 4 tires on. Tried to get as many spots as I could. Hoping a yellow would come out. And it took 2 tires, no fuel. Had a hot rod there at the end.
Yes, sir. If we had another green white checker there, do you think you would have had anything more for the 56 and the 01, or is that about all you could get?
Nah, I think if we had another one, Hayden probably had us covered. They were on. I think Hayden was on 4. I don't know. I mean that was a freaking crazy last laps. That.
Yes, sir. It was. It was insane to cover as looking at the replay. See Lucas in 32 absolutely getting slideways off of 2 in your mirror. But man, either way, congratulations on the podium. You guys sponsor shout outs to that number 4?
Yeah, all the guys at True Speed, Nick and Kobe, even though I wasn't really racing with them, I was racing with all the low drag and Shine, Goons. I mean, we had a fun night. Of course, you guys, for putting this on, and I think it's safe to say SRL might be back.
Yeah, I think SRL's back, at least for now. We'll see what happens after.
Yeah, that was a freaking blast. Hopefully we can keep it up and racing like that.
Well, I'm glad everyone's having fun. At least put it on. At least if nothing else, it go out with dignity. But either way, man, congrats once again on that podium.
All right, thank you.
Casey Graves, P3 here tonight. Going to get number 56 machine of Sir Hayden Lowell. Hayden, you got me.
Yeah, I got you, Trent.
Oh, man, you started 4th, ran up front the whole night, went for a ride, got a caution at the perfect time, and here you are fighting for the win again and brought it home 2nd.
Yeah, I don't know if that first caution before that, I felt like we certainly had a car that could win the race. Got that caution and brought it. Ended up trying to give. I think it was Nick. I think I tried to give Nick a push, and just planted the front end, spun through the grass, and had to hope for a yellow, and got that yellow. Put 4 fresh tires on this thing, and I don't know, went if gap car for about 5 minutes, and able to somehow bring it back 2nd. So given the context of the day and looking backwards through the infield grass, 2nd's a hell of an accomplishment.
Yes, sir, it is. How we had one more green-white checker there, and actually before that, you said you bolted 4 on it that last caution, right?
The last caution I put 4 on it, so I figured since I was in the back, but the one before that I had done 2, and it felt real good, so I was feeling good if that one had gone on the green also, but 4 fresh tires on that last stop.
All right, that answers Casey's question. But yeah, man. Have we had one more green white check, or was there anything left for the 01, or was 2nd all she had wrote?
No, I think with the restart zones being as big as they are, the leader's at so much of an advantage. They get that gap, and that's kind of all she wrote. So just because of the way restarts work, I don't think I would have had anything for Blake, but had I been able to fire off evenly with Blake on a restart, I absolutely think we could have dueled it out for the win and won it.
By the way, buddy, you got yourself a P2 here or not, so congrats. Any sponsor shout-outs on that Valvoline 56?
Valvoline, Arc Music, Madigan Motorsports, Low Drag Esports, as always. You, Trent, for putting on our Busch series here on Thursday nights, and everyone for coming out. SRL seems to be making a slight resurgence here with you kind of combining it with Wild Horse. I don't know how many cars we had tonight. It was mid-20s, I'm sure. So,
big-ass field by my standards.
That many cars putting on that many green flag laps. That was a damn good race in my opinion. So shout out to everyone who showed up tonight for keeping it clean like that. That was awesome.
Yes, sir. And congrats once again on that podium, bud.
Thank you. I got to pee. Bye.
Bye. That post-race piss is absolute bliss. I would know. I'll go ahead and pull in our winner. See if I can get if he's doing a donuts here. We'll fast forward it. Fast forwarding. He died due to Lucas there. Died to death. Oh, here we go. Where's my winner thing? And it. Blake, you got me.
How's it going?
Well, we are officially 2 for 2 here tonight. You had to work your ass off to get it between saving tire, having fun with lap cars there at about the halfway point, and then just getting the restarts down pat. Talk me through it.
Yeah, like you said, it was definitely had to be worked for tonight. We had really good long run speed. I kind of planned on that at the start to, kind of do my mojo and kind of just save tire at the start. Worked out great. Got the lead there coming to the first pit stop. Had a really good second run as well. And then the yellow started coming in. So, we had a good short run and long run speed, good strategy. Pretty good night altogether, and glad we were able to go 2 for 2.
Yes, sir. Had we had another green-white checker, do you think you'd be able to hold everyone off again with that, having control of the field, or?
I think it would have been close, right? I think if I could have got another good jump. We got a really good jump on that restart.
What the?
So that was great.
Okay,
So
I'm sorry. Ryan just posted something in Jen, and I just had a stroke. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Continue.
yeah, I just said that too. Yeah. So yeah, I think if I could have gotten another good jump, I think we could have, had a good race. I think we could have probably held on to the win. It would have been a lot harder, I think, but just glad we were able to get that jump when it counted and come home with victory lane.
Yes, sir. And with that, I'm pretty sure you just got the points lead here tonight, so congrats on that. You got any sponsor shout-outs to that number 01?
Yeah, shout out to you for broadcasting and putting this whole thing on. Those big BGR motors, are good tonight. OG Sim Gloves on a Goons. KD Designs for making this car. Everyone that does this, and looking forward to next week.
Yes, sir. Road America. I know you're one of the favorites for the road courses.
Oh, come on. You know how that goes. We ain't going 3 for 3.
Gotta do it for the bail.
I'm trying, but those road races, we got a lot of road ringers in here.
Wanted Goons, CTC. Half this field's a road ringer at this point.
Well, right, not me. So we're just gonna, do our own thing, and hopefully we can get a good finish coming out of there.
Mm-hmm. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
And the 01, Blake Elo, you're wearing that. Ryan, what the hell? That sentence. I'm not saying it. The more I stare at it, the more I hate it. Oh my God, Blake just died. Oh, wow. I hope y'all enjoyed. See y'all next week.